Welcome back to Domingo Live. We certainly hope you're having a blessed and wonderful Sunday hoy por la mañana, whether you're watching us in your homes or at restaurants or anywhere across the USA. Thank you so much for tuning in and getting a little taste of South Texas. If you're from the Corpus Christi area, Coastal Bend area, this is what we offered to the rest of the country, a little taste de Corpus Christi. Y lo que tenemos que ofrecer aquí cuando se trata de la música tejana, la música regional. And so right now we've got a segment to talk about that's very, very important to us here at Channel 3, and that is communicating and educating all our electorate, all our voters out there, folks who have voted in the past, maybe those who have not voted in quite some time. And this is the point in time where we need to register to vote for this year's election. We've got Alice, Upshaw, Hawkins, and Sylvia Campos, both members of the League of Women Voters here on Domingo Live. Thank you so much for being part of the show.
Thank you.
We appreciate you being here to talk about this upcoming deadline, February the 5th.
February the 5th.
Tell us about that.
Well, February the 5th is the last day to register for early voting, and you can call up the voters registration at the courthouse, or you can go down. You cannot register online.
Okay.
You have to go down and register. We, as the league, try to promote voter registration in events.
Okay.
And we have been pushing to have our events at our high schools. One of the things that we were talking about earlier before the segment started is that there is a law on the books that there should be 2 opportunities for students to register while they're in high school. They have to be 17 years and 10 months old when they register, and 18 by the time they vote.
Okay.
So February the 5th is the last day that you can vote, register for early voting.
Okay, so do you have people out at the high schools recruiting?
Absolutely. We had an event out at Tamu last week at Ray High School. We also have 2 more events coming up before early voting starts, before actually the voting starts. And we will be registering students at West Oso High School.
Okay.
And we will also be registering students again at A&M Corpus Christi. And that will happen. The West Oso will be on Wednesday, January the 31st from 8:30 to 1 p.m. And then at Texas A&M, it will be from 12 noon to 2 p.m.
Okay.
But we have done these throughout the year. It's been our push to get back into the high schools, to get our students educated on voting. And it is so, so important that we vote. Our vote is our voice. And without our voice being out there, we have no power. So we want our students, and we want all of our constituents, all of our citizens that are eligible to vote, to go and register to vote. You can go down to the Nueces County Courthouse at voter registration. You walk in off the Pan Street to the right as you walk in the door, and that's that office that you can go in and register to vote.
Or
we also
actually went walking into a post office. Do y'all remember the post office?
Right, sure.
I still go and get stamps and everything.
No,
I
but
still go.
because Texas does not make it easy, and
No.
so that's why organizations like ours really do push for registering and for getting the vote out. That's the other component that we do, which is education.
education.
And we're going to be doing that very soon with our voter guide.
Sure. Tell us about that.
Well, our voter guide, we have a candidate's voter guide that we are publishing, and we publish it every year. It's a really popular instrument. This year, we're really, really excited because this will be the first year that we publish a Spanish voter guide.
Nice.
So
Yeah.
the candidates will be in there, their
Absolutely.
responses to the questions that we ask, information on the candidates in Spanish. And we are not editing, there's no editing. Whatever the candidates send to us, we lift it and put it in. So that information on how they stand on issues are going to be in the guide, and we are looking forward that we're so happy. And if anybody wants to donate to our fund, we
There you
are
go.
raising money for our translation and for putting out our voter guides in Spanish and in English. And what
Absolutely.
better place
Yes.
than here in
absolutely.
Corpus Christi?
Absolutely. Empowering voters is what you're doing
Exactly.
everywhere, all ages. all genres.
Yes.
Genres. Now, I want to go back as far as with the high school kids. I think it's just so important. That was amazing what you shared with us. Like, we had no idea.
No.
It's something new that we're sharing with our viewers now. So if there are, people in high school, students in high school right now watching and saying, they haven't come to our high school, how can we get them there? Where can we get more information on what other school, or where's the next school that you're going to be at? Where can they go get that
Well,
information?
I actually submitted some information with our phone numbers. You can go into League of Women Voters-Corpus Christi, or you can they can call us, call me personally, and we can set something up. We actually go out and we ask that we can be in these schools, and so that's what we try to do. I can be reached. There's the number on screen, the leagueofwomenvoters.org. They can call in, leave a message, or they can even call me at 361-947-1958. That's my personal number, and they can call me, and I can get them. I can put
You'll
them in
take
touch.
care of it.
I will take
You'll
care of
take
them. Absolutely.
And again,
I love
the
that.
message we want to send out is if you're in high school and you are 17 with 10 months,
Yes.
if you're 17 and 10 months old or above that,
Yes.
you can register and you'll be ready to vote when it comes time. And of course,
Absolutely.
we've got the primaries coming up, and of course, we got the big election coming up in November.
Yes.
Yes.
Educate, study, learn about who is up for grabs,
Absolutely.
what positions are up for grabs,
Yeah.
who's running for what, get to know who these candidates
Well,
are.
that's what our forefathers wanted. They wanted an educated electorate in order to make critical decisions and on critical topics, and we need to have that. Our students need to know about what we are voting on, what we're voting for, and ultimately and beyond, whoever we put in office, then we are going to have to abide by that administration.
Amen.
And
Y para-
so it's important to know
Y
that.
también para toda nuestra linda gente que habla el español y quiere la información en español, Silvia, ¿dónde pueden conseguir toda la información
Bueno,
en
pues
español?
gracias, Barbie. Y sí es importante que salgan y se registren a votar, pero es más importante que vayan a votar, porque es lo que está pasando. Los registramos y de ahí no salen a votar, pero o si se quieren a registrar, pueden ir a la, como decimos antes, a ir para el condado, Nueces County. Voter registration es en the first floor.
Sí, primer piso.
Nomás entran en eso para la izquierda, y también pueden ir a visitar las oficinas del the postal office. Pero la organización de los otros, o si uno quiere invitar a los otros y váyanos a una comunidad y ayudar a la gente a registrar, pudimos hacer eso. Ella les dio el número de ella, pero también yo también puedo dar el número mío, porque la comunidad es simple, no hay mucha gente que sale a votar, por eso damos el número de los otros, porque los otros en verdad pues queremos apoyar a la vecindad, a
Sí,
la
cómo no.
comunidad, que
Y
salgan.
lo puede hacer through educación.
Yes.
Through education.
Yeah.
So, Sylvia Campos, thank you so much. Alice Upshaw Hawkins, thank you so much from the League of Women Voters. We appreciate your time.
Thank you.
We're running out of time. We've got to get on with the show, but thank you. Your
you
message
for-
is important,
Yes,
and it did
absolutely.
not fall on deaf ears.
May
We've
I
got
just
people out there.
mention one thing?
Yes, ma'am.
Alice Hawkins is the first African American president for the League of Women Voters, and I just want to say,
Amen.
history here,
Yes, ma'am.
okay,
Wow.
for Corpus
Absolutely.
Christi. So
Congratulations. Very
Yes.
proud.
No wonder you are going to get things done. You're out
Yes,
take
you
care
are.
of it.
You get out there
Yeah.
and take care of this. We need this, especially this year.
Yes, we do. Absolutely.
Thank you once again.
Thank you so much.